This lesson is going to cover macro and micronutrients. Let's establish some definitions first. Macro is large. As the name macronutrient suggests, these are substances that are needed in relatively large amounts for growth and health. In contrast, micro is small. Micronutrients are substances that are required in relatively smaller amounts. It doesn't make them any less important in their role in the body, though. The first macronutrient we're going to talk about is carbohydrate. The main function of carbohydrate is to supply energy to the body. The recommended intake each day is a minimum of 130 grams. Some food sources that you'll find carbohydrate in include fruits, vegetables, grains, and starches. The next macronutrient is fat. Some roles of fat in the body include energy storage, insulation, organ protection, and vitamin absorption, specifically absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The recommended intake for fat is a total of 20 to 35% of the daily calories, with saturated fat being less than 10%. Some examples of foods that will have fat in them include nuts, seeds, oils, meat, dairy, fish, salad dressings, and baked goods. The last macronutrient is protein. Its role in the body includes structure, growth, maintenance and repair, enzymes, hormones, pH and fluid balance, and the immune system. The daily recommendation is 46 grams for the adult female and 56 grams for the adult male. Food sources include meat, fish, dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Vitamin A is the first of the 4 fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are absorbed with fat in the diet, and they can be stored in the body's fatty tissues. Some important roles of vitamin A include vision, the immune system, growth, reproduction, and cell differentiation. The daily recommended amount for vitamin A is 700 micrograms for the adult female and 900 micrograms for the adult male. Food sources include the animal sources, which is the preformed vitamin A, such as liver, egg yolks, fortified milk, and dairy products. Plant sources of vitamin A are called provitamin, and these include the dark-colored fruits and vegetables. The next fat-soluble vitamin is vitamin D. Its role in the body is with calcium and phosphorus balance, bone growth, and immune system. The daily recommended amount is 600 international units IU for both adult male and female. Some food sources of vitamin D include fatty fish, fortified milk, and dairy products. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that's role is important as an antioxidant in the body and also with the immune system. The daily recommended amount of vitamin E is 15 milligrams for both adult female and male. Food sources of vitamin E include vegetable oils, nuts, seeds, fortified cereals, and some fruits and vegetables. The last fat-soluble vitamin is vitamin K. Its role in the body includes blood clotting and bone health. The daily recommended amount is 90 micrograms for the adult female and 120 micrograms for the adult male. Some food sources of vitamin K include leafy green vegetables, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and some other vegetables as well. Next up are the water-soluble vitamins. Water-soluble vitamins dissolve in water, and unlike fat-soluble vitamins, the body can't store water-soluble ones. Thiamine, also called vitamin B1, has an important role in the body with metabolism and the nervous system. The daily recommended intake for thiamine is 1.1 milligrams for adult female and 1.2 milligrams for the adult male. Some food sources of thiamine include pork, fortified cereals, whole grains, and enriched bread products. Riboflavin, also called vitamin B2, has important functions in the body, including metabolism, energy production, growth, and development. The daily recommended amount for riboflavin is 1.1 milligrams for the adult female and 1.3 milligrams for the adult male. Some food sources that provide riboflavin include liver, meat, dairy, yogurt, and fortified cereals. The next water-soluble vitamin is niacin, also called vitamin B3. Its role in the body is with energy production, metabolism, and DNA. The daily recommended amount of niacin is 14 milligrams for the adult female and 16 milligrams for the adult male. Food sources include lean meats, poultry, fish, peanuts, and yeasts. Pantothenic acid, also called vitamin B5, is important with metabolism in the body. The daily recommended amount is 1.3 milligrams for both adult females and males. Food sources include beef, chicken, organ meats, yogurt, fortified cereals, and some vegetables, especially mushrooms. Pyridoxine, also called vitamin B6, has an important role in the body with metabolism, the nervous system, and immune system. The daily recommended amount for pyridoxine is 1.3 milligrams for both the adult female and male. Food sources include beef, poultry, fish, and fortified foods. Biotin, or vitamin B7, plays a role in the body with metabolism and gene regulation. The daily recommended amount is 30 micrograms for both the adult female and male. Food sources of biotin include liver, eggs, fish, meat, nuts, seeds, and certain vegetables. Folate, or vitamin B9, plays a role with DNA and RNA, as well as amino acid metabolism. The daily recommended amount for folate is 400 micrograms for the adult female and male. Food sources include leafy green vegetables, fruits, nuts, legumes, grains, seafood, meat, poultry, and eggs. Cobalamin, also called vitamin B12, plays a role with red blood cell formation, the nervous system, and DNA. The daily recommended amount for vitamin B12 is 2.4 micrograms for both adult male and female. Food sources include meat, fish, poultry, milk, milk products, and fortified foods. The last water-soluble vitamin is vitamin C. It plays a role with collagen and connective tissue, antioxidant, protein metabolism, and wound healing. The daily recommended amount is 75 milligrams for the adult female and 90 milligrams for the adult male. The best food sources include fruits and vegetables. Next up are the minerals, the first of which, calcium. Calcium is important for bones, teeth, muscle function, heart, and the nervous system. The daily amount for calcium recommended is 1,000 milligrams for both the adult male and female. The best food sources for calcium include milk, yogurt, cheese, canned fish with bones, and some vegetables. The next mineral, magnesium, is important with protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, blood pressure, bone health, and RNA-DNA. The recommended daily amount is 320 milligrams for both the adult male and female. Food sources include leafy green vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Phosphorus is important for bones, teeth, DNA-RNA, cell membranes, energy production and storage, and enzyme activation. The daily recommended amount is 700 milligrams for both the adult female and male. Food sources include meat, poultry, fish, dairy products, eggs, nuts, legumes, and some vegetables. The mineral iron plays an important role with hemoglobin, muscle metabolism, connective tissue growth, and development. The daily recommended amount is 18 milligrams for the adult female and 8 milligrams for the adult male. Food sources include meat, seafood, nuts, beans, vegetables, and fortified grains. Potassium has a role in the body with fluid balance, nervous system, muscle, and heart contraction. The daily recommended amount is 4,700 milligrams for both the adult female and male. Food sources include certain fruits and vegetables, legumes, meat, poultry, fish, and dairy. Sodium plays a role with fluid balance and blood volume. The maximum recommended amount is 2,300 milligrams for both adult females and males. Food sources include cheese, smoked, cured, salted, or canned meat, some processed foods, canned foods, and salted nuts and seeds. Zinc is important with the immune system, protein synthesis, DNA, and taste and smell. The daily recommended amount is 8 milligrams for both adult females and males. Food sources include oysters, red meat, poultry, beans, seeds, and fortified cereals. Copper plays a role with energy production, iron metabolism, connective tissue, and the nervous system. 900 micrograms is the recommended daily amount for adult females and males. Food sources include shellfish, organ meats, nuts, whole grains, and chocolate. Manganese is important with metabolism as an antioxidant, blood clotting, bone health, immune system, and reproduction. The daily recommended amount is 1.8 milligrams for both adult females and males. Food sources include mussels, oysters, clams, nuts, legumes, rice, whole grains, leafy green vegetables, coffee, tea, and some spices. The last mineral is selenium. It plays a role with reproduction, thyroid, DNA as an antioxidant, and the immune system. 55 micrograms is the recommended daily amount for adult females and males. Food sources include Brazil nuts, seafood, meat, organ meats, poultry, dairy, grains, and cereals. In summary, macronutrients are needed in relatively larger amounts for growth and health. The macronutrients includes protein, carbohydrate, and fat. Micronutrients are needed in relatively smaller amounts and include the vitamins, both fat-soluble and water-soluble, as well as minerals. We love you guys. Go out and be your best self today, and as always, happy nursing.